The next change that's coming to online marketing, and this is a massive one from Google. I mean, people are going to get hit with this. If you're a drop shipper, a supplements person, any type of business model where what you do may overlap to a degree with some type of professional certification, this next update is going to rock your world. Google is updating their misrepresentation policy to add a new section in the unacceptable business area. You don't want to see updates to the unacceptable business policy. Why? Because it's one of the worst violations you can get in the handbook, right? Circumventing systems and unacceptable business practices. Oh my goodness. You get these two, you're going to be in a fight for your life to get your account back, because a lot of times they just don't want to hear you. And what makes unacceptable business practice violations so stressful is that they fundamentally don't believe you off the bat for unacceptable business practices. You could be telling the complete truth, but they start from a standing of you're a liar, a scammer, a cheater, a dishonest person. So ergo, take everything you say to explain your situation with a grain of salt. So this update to misrepresentation is a troubling one. Google is adding this starting in November. If you have an online reputation or someone reports you for not fulfilling an order within a reasonable time frame, you may be subject to the unacceptable business practice violation, and boy, will you get suspended. Holy moly. You're a drop shipper. You sourcing your products from some other location. They're on demand. Someone orders a product, it goes through your fulfillment center. I mean, you're not actually packing these at your own plant. For whatever reason, the fulfillment center is backlogged, or maybe the plant gets shut down due to quality inspection, or is shipping from China and the boat just takes 2 months. You now can be hit with an unacceptable business practice violation. I gotta tell you, this one here is a doozy, because a lot of businesses are based on someone else fulfilling the order and not you. That's the way to be efficient. Not everyone's going to own storage or a manufacturing plant or any such thing. So the fact that this is being included in there is woo-wee. The other thing that's in here, if you don't have the qualifications for what you're promoting, I could see this being a major problem for our health and wellness people. So if you are in that space, I'll just tell you, let's say, for example, you believe that yoga is the key to having a healthy, balanced lifestyle, that people can benefit from the breathing techniques and the stretching and overall calorie burning, all the different things. Hot yoga. I remember my wife took me to hot yoga. I did hot yoga. Oh my Lord, hot yoga. Whew. I will never go back. But I did it once, and the calorie burning is real. But let's say you're teaching a yoga class and you have no certification. You just are a yoga enthusiast. And so you are selling yoga products, yoga exercises, all things yoga, but you have no certification. Well, Google now says you may be hit with misrepresentation. And if you get hit with misrepresentation, they're going to throw you in the unacceptable business practice pile. And if you get hit with unacceptable business practice, your chance of reinstatement are very low. Not impossible, but it will be impossible for most of you. I will tell you, on my end in our company, if someone is suspended for unacceptable business practice, we only get that overturned about 10% of the time. The other 90%, you are canned. It is a very inflexible policy that is extremely vague. They do not disclose information, and honestly, it's up to the eyes of the beholder. The thing that is really hard to deal with unacceptable business practice in this update is a lot of these suspensions are from things outside of Google ads. For example, You could have a lawsuit that you're struggling with. Let's say you have an old business partner or some organization is suing your company. Has nothing to do with your advertising practices on Google Ads. Can have nothing to do with how you treat your customers on Google Ads. But you could get suspended for unacceptable business practices. This is why I do not like this policy. It was originally, it's changed over time. It used to be the scams policy, then it changed to untrustworthy promotions. Now it's unacceptable business practices. But anyway, it's just changed over time, and I've been trying to keep up with it through the years. But bottom line is, its intent, the actual intent of this policy, as Google says, the spirit of the policy is about scammers. It really is. It's about people that are out to do people no good, to defraud people of money and services. But it has expanded so much. Can you see how, if you are a yoga instructor, how getting swept up in this is unfair? You're a small business owner. I gotta tell you, that is one of the most frustrating things about this, because Google, in my opinion, has been very difficult on small business owners because they don't make a lot of money from them. They make most of their money from large companies now. They used to be the small business owner, but they snuffed them jokers out through CPM and other things. Although they tried to make account management simpler, just trying to destroy the whole entire profession of being an account manager. But that's a conversation for another day, killing small businesses, but whatever. That being said, this is kind of like the government, where they write these laws and policies that end up crushing the little guy. Well, this is an example of something that's going to crush the little guy, because large corporations that are well-funded, have lots of money and have lots of bureaucracy, have tons of human resources, don't have these problems. Small guys have fulfillment issues. Small guys are dealing with qualification issues, like keeping updated with continuing education or whatever, and they're going to crush you. This policy, guys, is coming in November. So if you don't have your certifications updated, if you've been thinking about getting a certification for field, go get it. And if you have fulfillment issues, especially if you're a drop shipper, get them fixed, because honestly, Google can hit you with this. It doesn't matter if you're on Google Ads or not.